Hi everybody, this is Joni. I just wanted to come on to you tonight with a project share. And this was a lot of fun. It was, I've been dying to try my hand at mixed media. And you know what? What I found so much fun about it was that, it's one of those things you can do in one sitting. And well, not exactly one sitting, but one evening anyway. I I'll tell you where I got some of the products and how I did it. I had thought about doing a tutorial, but to be honest with you, I've never done. This is a canvas. Just not a you know it's like a flat canvas. Um, I just wanted something simple that I could hang on the walls that had a little glitz and color in it, in the colors I like, and something, that I would have fun doing. And I did, I really did. This was fun. Um, yeah, so I'm trying to think where I got, oh, these little flat canvases. I got them at Walmart. And I'll tell you what else I got there. And they're the best ones that I have found yet. Was, this is like you cover the canvas with gesso. Then I actually covered it in paper, one of those, a sheet of Prima paper, and then went over it lightly with gesso. But I don't know if I would do that again because it covered so much of the paper. You don't see much, of what was on the paper coming through. Like there was a little bicycle down here. You can still see this little stamp of a clock up here that was on the paper. But except for that, it doesn't, I could have used a piece of white paper and it would have looked the same. So I don't think I would have went over it with the gesso next time. I think I would have just glued the paper on or just painted, and spritzed on right on the canvas. But everything's a learning experience. I used some of that texture paste. I used some texture paste with the stencils, and these are good quality stencils. I got the Dylusion ones the other day at not Joann's, at Tuesday Morning, because they had a whole load of them. But you know what? After I got home, they were paper thin. These are nice. Like, they're not thin plastic. They're thick plastic. Like these will not rip easily or crack or. So I used this one up here for the dots. You can see that up there. And then on the bottom you can see some of it peeking through these here. I laid it on a little too thick, and then I tried to dry it with my heat gun, and it almost like bubbled. So I would go with a thinner layer next time. And so I did go with a thinner layer up top there. But you learn as you go. You'll recognize this little arrangement up here of those pearls. These are just our Dollar Tree stickers, the Jot brand. The little iridescent pearls. These ones I hauled last week at AC Moore. And these are just some, these are Hobby Lobby flowers. And these are some Primas, and that's a Dollar Tree butterfly right there. Like, you don't have to spend a lot of money on this stuff. This is just a piece of lace, and once you have your pastes, once you buy your pastes, your gesso and your texture paste, that lasts for a while. And gesso, I believe you can even make that on your own. And I haven't decided, but if I wanted to seal this, I could with acrylic gesso. Oh, wait a minute. This is white acrylic gesso. Oh no, here. I'm sorry. I could seal it with gel medium, and this is a semi-gloss, so it would give it a little bit of a shine. I could go over like the paper and the whole canvas, probably even the flowers. So I may end up doing that, but I just want to make sure it's completely dry, before I do that. I want to give it a day to really kind of cure. I had used these. These were a Tuesday morning purchase. These were the glimmer mists that I used. I think I got, how many colors did I get? It was more than 3. Oh, here's the 4th one. Yeah, I'd gotten 4 glimmer mists made by Tattered Angels, and those are the colors there. It looks much darker in the bottle than it actually is. I use them to, spritz the paper, and, word of advice, if you haven't done that before, just kind of prime it first, on a scrap piece of paper, or I even did it on a baby wipe. You'll see, I just primed it. And some people make flowers out of these. They save these scraps and they make flowers on them, out of them. But you can buy. You don't have to get Tattered Angels. Recollections has their own brand. They just recommend that you don't like shake it up and down. They recommend you swirl it. I'm out of frame. That you kind of swirl it, rather than shake it up and down. They say you can clog your sprayer. I guess the glimmer that's kind of settled at the bottom there maybe gets caught in there. But like, I could have used, you could, really go even further with it and use some Nuvo drops. You could use stickles, there's so much fun stuff you can do with it. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I would do it again. And the next time I do it, I will do a tutorial on it, in case there's anyone out there that's never done it before. I had this stuff sitting on my desk for, I can't even tell you how long. I was intimidated by it. I really was. I just, but you can't mess it up. It's just your expression of art. So there are no mistakes, Anything you do, if you don't like it, you can pretty much cover it up or go over it or put a sticker over it or a piece of, paper or some gesso, or, you can't. I've seen some girls also put gesso over the flowers and make that. I just happen to like these color flowers because I thought they matched well just the way they were. But some people will buy flowers, and then to get an exact match, they'll gesso all the flowers and then spritz the flowers with, the glimmer mists. But I was afraid of ruining them. I'll play some more the more I do it. It's like anything else, It's like, doing makeup. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it, and you play around a little more, and you learn new techniques. But yeah, once you have your basic stuff, you know, you get a lot of use out of it. It's not, you'll have it for a while. It's, I'll get many, many projects out of the gel mediums that I got. But when I was buying my stuff, I got a pack of all of these brushes. I'm just bringing them over. All of these brushes. I don't know if you guys remember me hauling them. All those were like $5, and these came with them too. These you kind of do need. Or I guess you could probably get away with like a plastic fork, knife. I also bought this one, and this was only a couple of dollars, but it's not an expensive thing to do. It just, there's a lot of little things you need to get to do it, to make it interesting looking. But you can do any theme you want, and, any colors you want. And I'm not a good painter, so this is a good one for me to do, because I can't draw or sketch but I can still make pretty things on canvas, I have an easel, I have all the paints, I have everything, but I can do abstracts. I can't do anything, with precision in terms of painting. So, yeah, so I just thought I'd share it with you, because I know you guys are always seeing me haul things, and a lot of you will say to me, I'd love to see what you make, and you're probably thinking I don't ever make anything, but I actually do make a lot of things. Just, this was something new for me that I've been wanting to do for a while, and so I was glad that I tried it, and I thought, and I will do it again. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, if you end up doing something like this, share your project with me, share your ideas, and it's fun to see what other people do to express their creativity, and I will be doing this again, and when I do, I promise I'll make the next one a tutorial, but there were plenty of them online, and I watched so many of them before I started it. So I did see these gorgeous pearls. I added those to those flowers, and those are the ones that I got from Michael's. Remember this gigantic thing of flatback pearls? Those are them in this flower and in that flower. Aren't they beautiful? I don't really know how much of the shine you can see that comes off of them. No, you really can't. But they are pearlescent, and the camera doesn't do it justice, really. This was just lace trim that I hot glued on there, and then I also misted that to get that color. I misted it with pink, but with the green background, blue-green background, it's making it look purple. And I went around the edges with this paint that I had got from Tuesday morning on the weekend. So if you enjoyed it, if you could give me a thumbs up. That's a green thumb right there, and I do not have a green thumb, but right now I literally do. Anyway, yeah, if you could give me a thumbs up and let me know if you like these kind of videos, and I'll do more of them, because I really feel like I could start crafting in my craft room now. I have enough of my stuff in here that I can, and I have my desk now, and so I would love to do some tutorials. So have a wonderful rest of your evening, and thanks for watching as always, and till next time, bye.